Hello everyone, my name is Gina Hiraizumi, and I'm an actress, Yonsei actress from Los Angeles, California. Who's been to LA? Rosu. Yay! Who's been to Hollywood? Seen the Hollywood sign? Cool. Alright, well I just want to speak, I feel really bad because everybody's speaking from a cultural point of view, and I can really only speak from my career in the entertainment industry. And as a Japanese American actress, well, let me just explain a little bit of my background here. My name is Gina Hiraizumi, and my birthday is November 20th. I'm not going to tell you my birth year, but you guys can probably find out online. I'm a fourth generation Japanese American. I am an actress and singer, born and raised in Los Angeles. Bilingual in English and Japanese. So I know we have a few Hawaiians over there, right? Yay, aloha. And so when I grew up, I had to go to English school, from 9 to 3. And then I had, kind of like how Japanese people have juku after school, Japanese school. Every day I had to go from like 4 to 7, every day, Monday through Friday, and then on Saturday I had to go to another Japanese school. So it was a very strict academic Japanese upbringing. Let's see, how I got started. I started getting interest in high school, started taking theater classes, and I don't want to buy into the stereotype that, normally Japanese parents they're not very supportive about the performing arts and the entertainment industry. But I took it upon myself to, we skip a little bit, but I went to the Juilliard School in New York City. Does anyone know Juilliard School? New York City? Okay. So I got in through vocal arts, which is singing, and I'm so sorry. My voice is so, I'm recovering from a cold, so my voice sounds kind of coarse right now. But it was a very strict school, and it was very, I loved it. I mean, I have no regrets, but it's very intense. I also went to NYU, New York University, Tisch School of the Arts for acting. So I have a very, traditional kind of training background. Let's see. Oh yeah, my first commercial in LA was for House Credit when I was 16 years old. And in high school, they named me most likely to become rich and famous. And I was still trying to fulfill that title. But I also travel frequently between Los Angeles, Hawaii, and Tokyo for my career. So I'm very blessed. I'm very happy to be able to do that. I love to travel. So. And my Japanese idol from childhood is Matsuno Seiko-san. Oh, forgot, I have to change it myself. Okay, so I just want to share one of the movies I've done. It's called Only the Brave. It's one of the Japanese American movies. Does anyone know Pat Morita, Mr. Miyagi from Karate Kid 2? Yes, he passed away. This is the last movie that he did. It's in the corner right there. And Tamlin Tomita from Joy Luck Club and Karate Kid 2. I played the wife of Jason Scott Lee. Who knows Bruce Lee? Bruce Lee Monogatari. Yeah? He's the guy that played Bruce Lee in Dragon, and I played his wife in the film. It's a World War II feature movie about the 442nd Battalion during the war, and Jason plays one of the soldiers in the film, and there's flashbacks of each soldier when they die. It kind of flashes to their home life, to kind of just show that these soldiers are actually human beings that have families, that have, loved ones. So, it's a very touching scene in the movie. He dies, and then, it flashes to the part where I get crowned the Nisei Week Queen, 1939. It's like a beauty pageant, and it's funny because Nisei Week in Los Angeles is a very, it's a big event, the biggest event in Los Angeles for Japanese Americans, and every year there's a pageant, like a beauty pageant, and I was always so scared to run. I don't like losing, so it's kind of like American Idol. I don't want to go on there, but I got to play one in the movie, and then a few years later, my sister Jill Hiraizumi, she actually won the actual title of Nisei Week Queen in 2008. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Dodger Stadium, any baseball fans? Kind of. Ichiro Suzuki, Seattle Mariners? Yeah? Okay, well, this is a Dodger Stadium, Major League Baseball. This is the game that they played the Seattle Mariners, so it was really cool because they also had Ichiro there. You can't see him, he's probably over here somewhere. Jojima. And they honored them, and then I got to sing the national anthem, and this is also a Japanese-American night, so. Other branding products, I have a Hawaiian calendar that was out. Oh, thank you. So, but the whole point is that, you know, as an actor, as an entertainer, you are essentially a business, you know, and you have to take yourself, you know, present yourself as such. And, you know, while you're, you know, it's really amazing, the internet, because you have so many people watching you from around the world. And a lot of my fan base, you know, I get a lot of Twitter and Facebook messages from people in Hawaii especially, because there's so many Japanese Americans there. And because the demand was so high, I got an offer to do a calendar. So, you know, it was kind of nice just to kind of brand myself, get out there and make, you know, make money when you sleep while your calendars are selling. It was distributed by the Hilton Hawaiian Village. And yeah, it's 2010, so it's over. And right now you can see me in the Hawaiian Airlines magazine. Has anyone flown Hawaiian? Of course, Hawaii people. The Hanaho magazine. I'm the face of the Kilauea Fire Hot Sauce. And it's in the current issue right now. So, you know, it's a lot of, I think, as a Japanese American, you can't sit there, you can't just sit still and expect for everything to happen for you. I feel like you always have to get out there and work 10 times harder because, you know, opportunities are, you know, they are less than the, let's just say, the Caucasian person, you know. So having opportunities like this, it kind of gives me more exposure. I mean, you don't realize so many people that call me and say that they've seen me in the Hawaiian Airlines magazine. I mean, you realize so many people travel back and forth and really realize the power of the media, I guess. Oh, okay, so that's it. So my message to the young people out there, especially if you're interested in pursuing your career in the entertainment world, here or in LA, you know, in Hollywood or whatever, you know, you can hire for me. And I'm definitely here to help and give advice or anything that I can do because, you know, I've been in the industry now for almost a decade, which is like 9-10 years. And in the beginning of my career, I've been told a lot of things that I couldn't do. You know, sometimes people tell you you can't do something, and it almost gives you more drive to want to prove them wrong. I've been told I couldn't do a lot of things because I was Japanese American. Because I was told I could never get a major record deal because I'm Asian, you know, Asian American and Japanese American. You know, there's nobody out there right now that's like that. So, and I'm not half white or half something else. You know, there's a lot of top artists out there like Rachel Yamagata. There's running Maria Digby, you know, who's half white, and it actually plays a lot of times. That's more reinforced versus the Japanese side. But you know, the fact is that I am full Japanese, and I don't know. Sometimes you know, a lot of acting roles I get are like not Japanese. People always think I'm Filipino or Hawaiian or Cambodian or something like that, which is fine. You know, I'll take the roles, but at the end of the day, I am Japanese American. I'm very proud, and I never deny it. You know, I always try to get involved in a lot of Nikkei events in Los Angeles as much as possible. Like, you know, that, like the drop of water example, I really think that if we all collaborate and stick together, we can definitely make a huge difference in the world. Thank you.